Hello, thanks for joining me today. I'm Dr. Pamela Terrio, the clinical director of the Dry Eye Center at Lusk Eye Specialists and also the author of Alleviate Dry Eye. Today I want to talk to you about inflammation. So last week I was out for my morning jog, which helps me to clear my head before I get to work, and I tripped and I fell and shazam, I broke my finger while I was jogging, which is just kind of retarded, but I've actually done it before, so it's not my first time breaking a hand or a finger while jogging. Anyway, if you were to look at my hand, and I don't want to show it to you too closely, but you would say, ow, that hurts. It looks like it hurts because my hand is inflamed and bruised. I did break this finger here, my ring finger, and so it was really swollen up, and of course it was bright red, and so it's obvious when you look at my hand that you say, ow, that hurts. What I think is not obvious when we have the same redness in our eyes is that you don't say, ow, that must hurt. People just look at you and say, oh, gosh, her eyes are red. Has she been drinking? Like, what was she doing up last night? Did she stay up too late? Has she been crying? And no one ever looks at red eyes and says, wow, that must hurt. But the truth is that inflammation in your eyes makes them red and it makes them hurt, although they don't look, big and puffy necessarily. So last week on the blog, I talked about the 4 steps to treating your dry eyes. So if you haven't heard that one, please go back and check out the 4 steps that you need to take. The last step was heal. And when we heal our eyes, we want to calm the inflammation that's causing the dry eye symptoms. Redness, scratchy, watery, pain, irritation, dry sensation. So all of those are symptoms of dry eyes. They're also symptoms of inflammation. So today, last week I talked about how you could heal that inflammation from the inside by taking an anti-inflammatory omega supplement, omega essential fatty acid supplement. And this week I want to talk to you about 3 ways that you can treat that inflammation from the outside. The first way is by controlling what you're putting around your eyes. And so that means at night, ladies, we all need to be taking our makeup off, removing all of it, getting anything off of our eyes that could be irritating them. And so I just brought my personal favorite eye makeup remover is by We Love Eyes. It is the oil-based it is called Eye Makeup Tea Tree Eyelid and Eyelash Makeup Remover Oil. So it's got tea tree oil in it, but it doesn't sting and burn. It's super gentle, and the oil actually helps to condition your lashes and make them stronger over long term. Then I follow up with the We Love Eyes Tea Tree Oil Lid Scrub, and that you just, after you do the makeup remover, then you just use the lid scrub to scrub away the bacteria that are living on our lids and lashes and keep them at a healthy level. Those bacteria will in turn, leaving our makeup on there, if you get more bacteria, they'll cause more inflammation because bacteria needs to live and breathe, and so they produce things that irritate and cause inflammation. So that's number 1. If you want to remove inflammation from the outside, take your makeup off every night. We love eyes. Okay, number 2, if you want to remove the inflammation from the outside and you wear contact lenses, then there's 2 things. Number 1, you have to take those contact lenses out every single night, and I would like you to clean them with Clear Care. Now, I did a whole video on Clear Care, how to use this, why I love it the best, because it is preservative free, it's hydrogen peroxide based, and it's going to get all the proteins, everything that baked on, caked on, dirt, dust, and proteins that are collecting on your contact lenses all day long. You need to remove that before you store them so that the next morning you can put in fresh contact lenses. If you don't clean your contact lenses, or if you leave your contact lenses on without removing them that night, and you leave them on, and so that all the dirt, dust, pollen, proteins are stuck on them the next day, your eyelids are going to blink over that hundreds and thousands of times a day. So every 6 seconds we're blinking, and your eyelids are just going over the front surface of your contact lens, and now it's like a sandpaper because of all those particles stuck on there. So take them out every night and then clean them, preferably with Clear Care. If you've never used Clear Care before, here's the box, then watch the video on Clear Care, because there's some rules about it. You don't want to clean it the way you used to clean it with your multi-purpose solution. It's different. This is hydrogen peroxide based, so go back and watch that. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is decreasing the inflammation that you're going to be getting while you're on your electronic devices. So I just said that we blink about every 6 seconds, and 6 to 10 seconds, I guess it is. Now, when we're on our electronic devices, that can be cut in half. And so you're not going to blink for like 20 seconds, and you're blinking only 3 times a minute. And over long periods of time, then your eyes aren't doing what they should normally be doing, which the blinking is coating your eyes with tears so that they are not drying out. It's also working the oil glands in your lids, keeping the pumping mechanism going so that you're constantly pulling the oil out of the oil glands and smearing it across your tear film. Now, when we're on our digital devices, we're not blinking, and so that oil is stagnating in those oil glands and then eventually clogging up, and that will cause inflammation in the long run. So I want to share with you a quick rule. It's called the 20-20-20 rule, because we're eye doctors and we're kind of nerdy about the 20-20 thing. And so the 20-20-20 rule is every 20 minutes take 20-second break to look 20 feet away, and then I'll just add on a little dry eye caveat, which would be to blink forcibly like 5 times while you're taking that 20-second break, and then refocus your eyes across the room, and that'll help your visual system just kind of relax for a few minutes. So there you have it, 3 things that you can do from the outside to reduce the amount of inflammation that you're getting on your eyes. Number 1 is remove your eye makeup. Number 2, take your contact lenses out every night. Clean them with a preservative-free solution like Clear Care. And number 3, while you're on your digital devices, do the 20-20-20 rule. Take a break every 20 minutes to look 20 feet away. Alrighty, that is what I wanted to share with you guys today. I don't want your red, painful, scratchy, irritated eyes to stop you from doing the things that you love in life. So I'm providing you with the best tips, tricks, and tools in the business. So keep on watching. I will be back next week with more tips, and I'll see you then. Thanks again.